Now we had our first gimmick match of the night. Well, other than Battle Royal, I guess you could call it. The number one contenders to the tag team championship tables match between Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara and Team Rhodes Scholars. Right into this, I was assuming that Rhodes Scholars were going to win, and I was rooting for them because I really didn't think that it made sense for Mysterio and Sin Cara to win it, but uh, it was decent for an opener. Nothing really too fantastic. It had a pretty simple ending, but it really worked because it was just that simple. I'm gonna push you and make you fall into the table, and that's it. You didn't need to have
Right,
anything crazy for it. You won the match that way, and that's how a normal person would do it.
right. Yeah. I mean, it still would have been. I it, to me, it still would have been nice to see Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio actually win it, legitimate wise at least. But they're doing such a big push for the Rhodes Scholars that I wouldn't surprise if they actually won it either.
Well, they had a tag team title match this past week on main event where they actually lost.
Yeah,
So, but actually, I'm now thinking that they're probably going to give the tag team titles to the Shield.
I can see them doing that. Yeah,
I
yeah,
actually see that. I actually see that coming along because I'm in the home. If you were going to give it to Rose Scholars, you would have gave it to them because after once I seen them beat Rose Scholars this past week, I'm like, all right, go there. So they're going to push the Shield and have actually two members of the Shield win the tag team titles, and that's how it's going to start off.
and the whole
Because
time, yeah, the whole time the Usos were like, "Damn it, that's it, we're through."
yo, I'm so mad about that. I'm like, yo, they could have went so far with the Usos. They could have made them the Wild Samoans 2000 or something like that. Like, come on, man. Like they were actually a tag team, which totally. And you, Carlos, you know I always preach about this. Is what
Yeah,
pisses me off with the tag team division because they'll take just two guys that are singles wrestlers that are basically their careers about to go into oblivion, and then pair them up as a tag team and make them the tag team champions, which kind of pisses me off because the tag team division is so watered down to me. Like back in the day, like we were watching Survivor Series from like the first two, and you actually had real tag teams. You had the Rockers, you had the Young Stallions,
yeah,
you had the Killer Bees, the British Bulldogs, the Heart Foundation, the
Demolition and
Demolition, the
yeah,
Brainbusters, the Powers of Pain. I mean, come on now. I mean, you actually had tag teams, whereas though now you just take two guys together and just make them a tag team and give them the belts. It's like what for? You know what I'm saying? It's like you're watering down the division. The tag team division and the intercontinental division were actually the two things that I actually loved about the WWF back in the day.
right,
I hated the
right,
heavyweight division because Hulk Hogan was gonna win. You already know who was gonna win.
yeah.
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So you actually had some type of suspense when you watch the tag team in the intercontinental division. And it's like now those divisions are just so watered down, it's sickening to me.
I could see them going into WrestleMania as some kind of a giant. I don't know, not necessarily a battle royal, but maybe like a tornado tag match with the Shield
Oh
and people
wow,
like if they can't think of anything for Rhodes Scholars and
yeah,
throw in as many people as there as possible because
right.
everybody keeps thinking that Money in the Bank's going to come back. I don't think that they will, but you got to
Uh,
get a whole bunch of people on the card somehow. And if
yeah,
That's to me that's what messed up WrestleMania to me because one of my homeboys he loved like when he because we used to play Money in the Bank on the game and then when he actually seen it you know at an event he was like wow like this is the shit like seriously and then when they actually made it a pay-per-view I'm like no don't do that keep it as a WrestleMania event because that will get more of your viewers. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
to actually take it off of a pay per view, take it as a pay per view, it kind of brought the value down to me because at WrestleMania, whereas though you had it as one thing, you had like maybe 4 stars from SmackDown, 4 stars from Raw, and whereas though they actually went at it, whereas though whoever won from that show will actually have their title shot at that show. Whereas though now you got two guaranteed title shots. You got one
uh,
Money in the Bank from Raw and one Money in the Bank from SmackDown, which it kind of brings down the value of the whole essence of the Money in the Bank thing to me.
yeah, but, yeah. You can do that and bring back the King of the Ring.
yeah, I've been talking about that for a while too. Yeah, I
Yes,
wish that they
sir.
would do that.
Yeah,
Yes. I've been saying that like the last King in the Ring was what Sheamus,
Sheamus. Yeah,
and I'm
Yeah.
Sheamus.
like, yeah, and I love King of the Ring too. I love that whole thing. Whereas though, if you want King of the Ring, you got to add your automatic title shot at SummerSlam, and I love that whole concept.
Yeah,
The As far as the tag titles are right now, it seems like they might stick for Hell No. Um, but nonetheless, Rhodes Scholars wins the match. Anything crazy happened in the match you guys thought was pretty interesting? I don't remember anything off the top of my head that was really that great.
Actually didn't get to see the pay per view, so I mean, from what I read on the reviews of it, it really wasn't all that great to me. So I mean, it is what it is. But I did get to see their match at main event, which is actually pretty good. But like I said before, I actually think they're gonna set it up where as though they're gonna have the Shield take the tag team titles away from Team Hell No. I actually see that happening. That's my prediction.
Next part we will talk about is the United States Championship. So that'll be coming your way, part 7.